It is possible to transfer your contact list from FirstClass over to Outlook. However, it does require multiple steps. The first thing we want to do is open up FirstClass. And once FirstClass is open, double-click or open the Contacts folder. Once inside here, find the folder that you want to transfer. So I'm going to use BTs here. So I'm going to right-click on BTs, and I'm going to go to Send to Recipient. Basically what I'm doing is I'm sending an email in an attachment form to myself here. So I'm going to say this is my BTs list, and I'm going to send this to myself. And send. Alright, I'm going to now minimize FirstClass, or you can close it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Outlook. Here is the email that I just sent myself. I'm going to double click on that. And you'll notice that here's the attachment, bts.vcf. I'm going to right click on that and go to Save All Attachments. Click OK. And it now asks me where do I want to save. I'm going to save to my desktop, keep it nice and simple, and save. I am now going to minimize everything here. And notice on my desktop I have my bts.vcf folder. Now, or file. The problem with this is that we have the wrong extension here. So we're going to right click and rename that extension. So I'm going to select the VCF and put in CSV. That's CSV. And then enter. It'll ask you, sure you want to do this? We say yes. And I know it worked properly when I see the Excel icon appear over the file name. So now, double click to open, and what you'll see here is my list. However, there's a lot of junk here. In fact, you can see on line 8, there's my first email list, but there's a lot of junk before it. We want to get rid of most of that. In fact, I'm going to simply select lines 1 through 7, and right click here, and go to delete. So I get rid of those. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom of this long list, and do the same thing, right click and delete. Typically there's stuff we don't want at the end as well. Now, notice in front of each email we have, again, more stuff that we don't need. So the quick way to get rid of all of that is to select in cell A1. Notice it appears up here in this modification field. And I'm going to select everything in front of the email address. And I'm going to do a Control-C or a right-click copy. Same thing. And then using the Find and Select button up here in the upper right, I'm going to go to Replace. And I am simply going to paste in what I want to Excel to find and replace it with nothing. Leave that blank. Click on Replace All, and you'll notice that, I click OK and close, that all I have left are the email addresses, and this is all I want. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select just the A column here. So I'm going to start in A1 and select all the way down. And again, right click and copy or Control-C. Minimize this. And now I'm going to go back into Outlook. Alright, I'm going to go to my contacts located in the lower left. And by the way, I'm in the client version, not in the OWA web-based version. And I am going to go to Home here and click on a new contact group. I'm going to call this BTs. And then I'm going to add my members from the address book. Right here under Members, I am now going to right-click and paste, or Control-V, all of those addresses that I just copied. Click OK. Notice it now populates with all my addresses. Click on Save and Close, and you will notice here in your address book, at least for me, under BTs, here is my BTs contact list.